Good morning and welcome to our weekly briefing. I'm Kevin Harrison, Community Engagement Coordinator for the Division of Diversity and Community Engagement. Weekly briefings are held in an effort to keep the campus and public better informed of changes occurring at Wichita State. Following a university update and today's featured topic, there will be time for questions, and we do want to apologize that we're not live streaming today due to technical difficulties. To start today's briefing, we'd like to congratulate this year's Kansas Hispanic Education and Development Foundation Scholarship Recipients. The KH ETF Scholarship Program mirrors our own commitment to empowering students from diverse backgrounds. That said, we're pleased to announce that out of this year's 50 recipients, 25 have chosen to attend Wichita State University this fall. We look forward to welcoming them to campus this August. With the summer session starting June 3rd, we want to let you know that there's still time for you to enroll and take advantage of our 2, 4, or 8-week summer classes, which can help keep you on track to graduate in 4 years. As a summer shocker, you'll also benefit from an expanded variety of courses, free parking, and have the option to apply financial aid towards your summer tuition. For a list of courses and to enroll, visit wichita.edu/summer. That the 20 committee members K-Board selected bring a diverse range of experience and perspectives to the search process. The committee includes students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community members. In addition, the board named Steve Clark of Wichita as chair of the search committee. Clark, a former regent, is chairman of Clark Investment Group. He previously chaired the search committee that advised the board in the hiring of former WSU president, Dr. John Bardo. Although this is a closed presidential search, in early June, everyone will be able to give feedback through public forums and a survey. We'll release more details about these events as they become available. This feedback will be used in building a presidential profile. We also encourage everyone to learn more about the process and to contact committee members to ask questions or provide feedback as the process unfolds. For more information, including committee members' bios, visit wichita.edu/presidential search. You can also email comments and questions to president.search@wichita.edu. As many of you have likely heard, the legislature recently adopted a pay raise for the state of Kansas employees. For state universities, this means each receive a pool of funds to distribute to employees at their discretion. WSU's pool for the purpose is $1.5 million. We want to thank the legislature for recognizing and rewarding the valuable contribution of public higher education employees. And we'd also like to thank our own employees for their hard work and dedication to furthering Wichita State University's mission and vision. For additional details, check out the news story in today's WSU Today. If you have questions, please contact your supervisor. Finally, if you like high school athletics, this is a great weekend to be on campus. Today and Friday, X Stadium hosts Class 5A baseball as part of the 2019 Baseball State Championships. Also, the annual Kansas State Track and Field Championships will be held this Friday and Saturday at Cessna Stadium. We want to welcome every athlete and supporter to Shocker Nation and encourage them to take advantage of all the amenities our campus offers. We also want to encourage everyone to come out in support of these outstanding high school athletes. To help visitors navigate campus, including where to park, eat, shop, and more, we've set up an interactive map at wichita.edu/state track. We wish all of the student athletes the best of luck and look forward to seeing them compete. And now I'd like to introduce our featured speakers, Dr. Rhonda K. Lewis and Dr. Chelsea Reger-Marquit, to talk about service learning at Wichita State and the positive impact it makes on students and the community.
Thank you, Mr. Harrison. The question I get the most is, what is service learning? The initiative started officially at Wichita State in 2014. The concept is under the umbrella of applied learning. Students come to Wichita State to be engaged in their community to make a difference, not just sit in the classroom. The idea is to connect service, community service, to learning that happens in the classroom to real-world application. Our definition, service learning at Wichita State, is an experiential learning method that integrates community service with instruction and reflection to increase student civic mindedness and build community capacity. Service learning consists of several components: preparation, picking up trash off of a local highway. What is the bigger picture here? Or helping a child to read to help improve test scores. Service to the community, helping the service agency build their capacity. Reflection, helping the student reflect on what they have done and what they have learned. Tying it back to the class, no matter what, if that is geology or psychology. What are the benefits to the faculty, students, and administration? Service learning has been identified as a high-impact practice and improves retention among first-generation and underrepresented minority students. Slide change, please. In 2016, the service learning team, Dr. Chelsea Reger Marquardt, and myself implemented the service learning faculty scholars across the colleges. We have faculty from all of the colleges, and their tasks were to include service learning in their courses. We have 2 scholars in the College of Health Professions, 1 in Applied Studies, 1 in Fine Arts, 1 in LAS in Business. In the past, we have had a scholar in Engineering. Their projects have included helping with the American Alzheimer's Association to raise awareness to raising money through a golf tournament. They have assisted with volunteer recruitment and marketing strategies for the Salvation Army and provided event support and logistics for the Wichita Open and the National Baseball Congress. Students have applied their public health and aging course objectives at a number of senior living and memory care facilities. PA students have connected to diverse communities through service work with the United Way, Open Door, and Meals on Wheels. Our scholars have brought their courses to life through service learning. Now, Dr. Reger Marquardt will continue the service learning conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. Beginning in the fall 2017, each semester we've hosted a service learning showcase. The showcase is really a chance for students to highlight their service learning projects and share the overall impact service learning had on their personal learning, but also the larger community. This past April, we hosted our Spring 2019 showcase, which has been our largest to date. We had a total of 115 students showcasing across 42 entries, representing all academic colleges, and they presented posters to a judge panel. There was a total of 9 judges representing local nonprofit leaders and decided top award winners in categories including the overall service learning project, outstanding collaboration and leadership, outstanding innovation and creativity, and outstanding community impact and service learning. The judges awarded 7 projects, and the projects range from improving processes and efficiencies in park cleanups and at the Kansas Food Bank to teaching pre-literacy and breaking down language barriers. Students developed technology to help at speech, language, hearing clinics and created databases for the Kansas African American Museum Library. Each semester, this showcase highlights applied learning in action, and this spring, over 28 different community partners were served. One key way that our community and students and faculty are able to connect is through our partnership with the United Way of the Plains called Volunteer ICT. Volunteer ICT is an online service platform that allows students, faculty, and staff to view community agency profiles and see service needs. The wonderful team of Becky Springer and Mark Stump at the United Way work with local community partners to build profiles and post volunteer opportunities. This information is then mirrored to the Volunteer ICT platform, which allows students to respond to needs, search by interest and agency, and to track their verified service hours and produce a volunteer resume that they then can submit for service learning class requirements. The great thing about this website is that it's accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and our students can log on at wichita.edu/volunteerict to find ways that they can connect to the Wichita community. Service learning is just one of the many ways that WSU is using applied learning in action to benefit Kansas and the greater public good. I want to end today's speech with a testimonial from one of our scholars students from this past semester. A student in the Public Health and Aging course shared that the spring online course that students connected with community partners supporting aging adults really impacted her experience. And she wrote, "Since this is an online class, The Service Learning Project made a huge impact on me as a person. I didn't expect to do anything in person, but being involved with a community volunteer project was fun and eventful. I learned more about hospice care, and even though volunteering was a must, I am wanting to continue volunteering at hospice. Being comfortable and respecting a person's right to quality care is important for everyone. And this quote is just one of many examples of students connecting with their community, finding value in service learning, and making plans to continue their service work as an active and engaged citizen in the future. At this time, I would open for any questions related to the Service Learning Initiative. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you again, Dr. Regia Marquardt and Dr. Lewis, for sharing with us about service learning this morning. At this time, we'll take any questions that you may have. If there are questions that I'm unable to answer, we will have Joe Kleinsasser follow up with you immediately following the briefing. What questions might you have? All right. Since there are no questions, I'd like to share a quick story that ties in with our mission and vision. I'm sure everyone here is familiar that Jackie Robinson was the first African-American to break the barrier and play Major League Baseball. And we're also familiar that Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals in the 1936 Berlin Olympics. We're probably far less familiar, though, with Mac Robinson. And Mac Robinson is a driver in every sense of the word. Mac Robinson was the older brother of Jackie Robinson, constantly pushing Jackie, telling him that he could accomplish anything. Mac Robinson also took second place in the 200 meters in Berlin in 1936. As Jesse Owens' teammate, constantly pushing him. He actually broke the world record that day as well, but it was also broke by Jesse, as we already know. I said that to say this. We know that our mission is to be an essential educational, cultural, and economic driver for Kansas and the greater public good. And in doing that, let's keep Mac Robinson in mind, because it's not about me, it's not about you, but it's about us building something great. Our vision, to be internationally recognized as the model for applied learning and research. If there are no other questions, thank you for coming to today's briefing. Since there's no briefing next week, we want to wish every student the best of luck on their finals, and the next briefing will be at 10 o'clock a.m. Thursday, May 30th. This has been Kevin Harrison signing off.